Hello, quick backstory. 2 weeks ago I got my colour seasons done and I found out it was a cool winter. I have been blonde forever and I went to the salon that day. I already had an appointment booked and I asked to go brunette and it had to be cool toned brunette. So she did that. It was beautiful, but it's 2 weeks later and it's already fading, which I knew would happen. She was a bit reluctant to do like a full head of a permanent colour or even a semi-permanent. So she did the semi-permanent on the roots, which has lasted, and then it's fading quite a lot, as you can see, from the rest of my hair because it was a toner. So I wanted to see if I could do my hair at home, and I've been doing a bit of research, and the colour that I wanted to use and show you today is Wella Colour Touch in 5-stroke 1, which is it says light brown ash on it, so a light ash brown. The reason I wanted to do this is I wanted to figure out if I could do this at home. I want to reduce the costs. I want to manage my hair myself. And yeah, I'm going to basically just mix this up and show you the before and after because it should be quite straightforward. I'm going to start at my root. I'm going to do a level 10 developer today because I wanted to see what that would do on my like tiny bit of regrowth you can see coming through with my grays. I just wanted to see if it does like a blend or if it does manage to cover it. And because it's only, gosh, a tiny amount, a centimeter coming through at the moment. Can't believe that's 2 weeks growth. But I wanted to see what it does, and I just think because it's so small, this is probably the best time to test that theory. And then next time I'll do 20 volume if that doesn't cover it. So let's go mix this up. This is what my hair looks like beforehand. It's just warmed up quite a lot. It's lightened heaps. It was very dark to start with. Yeah, that's my hair.
So for this, I did want to use scales. I've got my framer brush. I have got the developer here, which is the Wella developer in 10 volume. You do want to make sure you're using Wella and Wella, like from the same company. And then the Colour Touch in 5-stroke 1. So the ratio for this is I did 30 grams of the Colour Touch, or 30 mils, so half of a tube. I will show you the instructions here. If you want to screenshot this, then go ahead. There is a couple of different methods depending on what you're trying to do here. But because I was just doing colour over all of my head, I just went ahead and did 30 grams of this. And then you want to do 2 times whatever you did of the colour, so double the developer. So doing 60 of the 10%. Mixing it up though, you want to make sure it's, I think they always say this in the salons, but it's like cake batter. So you want to really mix it all together until it's completely combined, scraping the sides, doing all of that. Like just make sure you really mix it well to get the best formula to apply to your head. So you can see here it's really goopy and like cake mix. So again, this is my hair in different lighting for you. I can't believe how much darker my roots actually stayed. It was kind of annoying to look at it like this. But anyway, sectioning off my hair, I can tell you now I've done this a few times since this video and I don't really section anything off now. But starting with my roots, doing down the middle section first and then just going across the frame of my face to make sure I get all the hairs there because I want to make sure around my face and my roots has the most developer time. And then I just go ahead and apply it to the rest of my head, focusing on roots first. And then in this one, I took it all the way through the ends without waiting until like the last kind of 10 minutes. I just went ahead and did it straight away. I have learned since just to only touch up the ends later, but because this was the first color, I did want to deepen them and give them really good processing time. So I just did the roots and then went straight to the ends.
I don't even need to dry this to know that I am in love. I'm just putting in some hair products. So I've got the Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits spray, and then I also like to go over the top with that with the Milkshake Incredible Milk 12 Effects spray. I actually just spray this into my hand, do this, and then I just focus on my ends, and then I'll try and get a light coverage around the frame of my face as well. It looks like I'm going crazy with this. I'm being gentle. I am just, you can tell, I'm stoked because I can see that it's not black. I can see that it is a pretty dark brown and it is cool toned. Oh, I'm so excited to dry this off. Okay, I need a few more things on my hair. I like to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Alvive Bond Repair Leave-In Serum. I just do 2 pumps of this. And with this, it goes on like a gel, but then if you do this, much better. I just lightly do this. I don't put it on my roots, but I do get close to them because my hair has breakage, so there is definitely hair that is short up here and it needs love as well. I'm so excited to dry this off. Okay, let me brush my hair and blow dry it.
Just letting you know that I did actually blow dry this on a cool setting. I think I mentioned it later in the video, but really key for shine when you have brunette hair. It looks so much better and sometimes it's just worth the time.
I wish I didn't have stuff behind me because I wish this was like a whole like hair moment, but I've stuck you to my window because it's massive and this is the most natural lighting. My hair feels incredible. Firstly, I should say, I'm going to get 2 applications out of that tube, so the value is insanely good compared to the salon. Like, it is as good as, or if not cheaper than, box dye, which is incredible. Obviously not when box dye is on sale, but it was about $30 full price for that tube and I didn't pay full price for it. I'm going to get 2 goes out of it and the developer will last me 3 or 4 goes, so that is just insane value. I don't know why I wouldn't, hi Luna, I don't know why I would go to a box dye again. It didn't smell. Now, whether that's because it was the 10 volume developer or not, I don't know, but there was no scent to it. So I didn't have this, I didn't feel like I've dyed my hair. My hair doesn't smell like hair dye now at all. That's weird because I always remember that when I dye my hair, like I have the hair dyed smell afterwards. The color is so deep and my hair is so shiny and it feels so good, which is something I'm not used to. But again, it's because box dyes are so unpredictable. We don't know what's in them and they all have 20 to 30 developer in them, which is not good. And they're mostly permanent. This is a semi-permanent, I think semi or demi, I don't know the difference anymore. So yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's just shiny, it feels healthy, the color's beautiful, the coverage is beautiful. My grays, as I said, it was a volume 10, so they should blend, but in a lot of areas it's actually covered them, and in some areas I may have just missed them, but I can't see them. They weren't very long, but I'm very happy with that. If it does end up that they start to shine through later, I'm just going to put a 20 on my roots and a 10 everywhere else when I do my refreshes, but I'm just so impressed. And what a beautiful cool toned brown color this is. I'm amazed. I'm so happy. If you like this color, definitely go for it. It is 5-stroke 1 from Wella Colour Touch. I'm so happy. As you can tell, I'm stoked. Yeah, that was so worth it. Stoked. So happy. Yay! Anyway, if you've got any questions, please leave them down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next video.